Hello everyone, I'm Sean, alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today, we've just got a bit of a laid-back, chilled-out video on a couple of Turkish energy drinks. We've got Bison and Jack Wrestler. Now, I don't know anything about these. My girlfriend's picked them up from the shop. It's by TJ Hughes in Liverpool. Near London Road. I don't think it's on London Road, but it's between TJ Hughes and the Tesco Express down there, I think. And they were 99p each, which is a lot for some of these sort of imported ones we've not heard of. Especially as this one has 4.24 grams of sugar per 100ml. And I can't see the amount of caffeine. It says max 150 milligrams per litre. So that's 15 milligrams per 100ml, which isn't a lot of caffeine. But I'm still excited because we've never looked at Turkish energy drinks before. I don't think we've ever found any from Turkey. This one's got a bit more English on the can. 13.6 grams of sugar and 32 milligrams of caffeine. That's more like what we'd expect from a sort of cheaper. No, I don't want to say no-name energy drink, but to me that's what it is. In Turkey, it might be really big, it might be really popular. I don't know. The Jack Wrestler one, though. Yeah, I don't know. It's only got 15 milligrams of caffeine. I'd like to take the time to say Happy New Year as well. It's the 1st of January today. We didn't have anything prepared to go up today. We do have a couple of videos I need to get ready that we did 2 days ago when we did the nugget ones, but if I put them up now, then we won't have anything next week, if you know what I mean. So, also, we've not specifically addressed New Year in any video. We'll start with the bison, because I think that's going to be more typical of what we'd expect. The Jack Wrestler could be quite different. But, yeah, Happy New Year. I don't think there's anything else me or John could really say about New Year that we didn't say in the Christmas beers video that we did. So, I'll just leave it at that. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a good one, and it'll continue to be a good one. So this smells, if you've ever had Emerge, Boost, any other sort of original energy drink flavour that's not Red Bull, you know, the copies of Red Bull in the 250ml cans, those sorts of things, it's going to smell familiar. You know, sour, very sweet. Cheers. Hmm. 13.6 grams of sugar, doesn't taste like it. That amount of sugar, I'd expect it to be very syrupy, a lot sweeter than it is. It does have a little bit of an earthy smell, just a little bit of an earthy smell to it. But yeah, I was expecting it to be something like that. The Taff that we had, that was very, very sweet. Or the one we didn't do the video on, the Monster Mutant Gold Strike, the one that we got and sat down to do a video, but the camera wasn't recording. But that was very sweet, very, very sticky. Yeah, this one's nice. However, 99p a can. I wouldn't get it again for that. Plenty of other similar drinks you can get for between, depending where you get them from, 20p in Pound Stretcher, 39p in a corner shop for LSV or Emerge, 50p, or well, between 30 and 50p in a supermarket for something like Black original. Plenty of other things. There might be people from Turkey or that part of the world who know this quite well, though. They might be willing to spend £1 on it for a taste of home or something like that. But for me, I'd say this one, for 99p, I'd put it on your list of ones that probably aren't even worth trying. And I don't say that often, and I don't mean that in a mean way. If it was 50p and you were curious, I'd say, just go ahead. But for 99p, you can make a lot better use of your money, I'd say. Now the Jack Wrestler one. Curious about this. I don't know if that's a famous person I'm supposed to recognise. It's got a logo. They want it to look classy, that's my impression. And it does have a red ring pull, which is nice. I'd say if this can was matte black with this red design, that would be a beautiful can. As it is, it could be a can of anything. There's plenty of cheaper drinks that have quite similar can designs. It's halal certified. That's not something I ever usually look for, so I honestly couldn't tell you if Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, if all of those are. I've never seen this little certification logo on here, on any of the other cans. But I can't see why they wouldn't be. I can't think of anything. I mean, there's nothing in there that's just showing the can. I've just remembered I didn't show the can. Talking about the can designs and I'm not showing them. There's nothing in there that's animal derived. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that taurine is, but it isn't. I think it was first discovered in an animal derived product. Excuse me. I won't go into the gory details, but I think that's where it was first discovered. But then, since then, it's been synthesized in labs. Like caffeine. It's cheaper to synthesize it. It's easier. You don't need to go harvesting specific parts of the bovine anatomy, that sort of thing. So it's all lab made. So I don't see why any energy drink I've ever had wouldn't be halal. So this one, it's the colour we'd expect. Well, the colour we'd expect from a sort of cheap original energy drink brand. Can't smell much of anything. We'll try it though. Cheers. Well, this one seems sweeter than the... Wow, it's got a sour aftertaste. It seems sweeter and more sour than the Bison. And it's got about a third of the amount of sugar, actually, if you do the maths. So it's got 4.2 grams of sugar. And this one has 13.6. Yeah, 13.6. It's got less than a third of the amount of sugar. So that's good. But it also has less than half the caffeine, which is bad. Well, I mean, I'd say that's bad. It's an energy drink, and it's £1. It's in a 250ml can. Maybe if it was in a 500ml can, and it had that same concentration, but it was still and had electrolytes in, and it's a case of, we want something with as much caffeine as a regular can of Red Bull, because that's a dose that people are familiar with, is a regular can of Red Bull. But we want to give you that extra hydration, so we're going to stick some electrolytes in there, make it a 500ml can. Something like that, I could understand them halving it. You know, because the closest thing we've got is the Monster Hydro Sport, and that's actually got a slightly higher concentration, or a similar concentration and a higher volume. It's 200 milligrams of caffeine in the bottle. So, you know, you want that dose of electrolytes, BCAAs and everything, drink the whole bottle, get that hydration. You've had 200 mils of caffeine, and there's no way around that. Not everybody wants that. For me, that's fine. But for a lot of people, that might be too much caffeine. I think the Lucozade Sport Icy Lemon with the caffeine, I think that had 16 or 20 milligrams. I don't think that was as high as 30. Again, that was a sports drink, and that tasted phenomenal. I don't think that had quite the same concentration either. If it did, it would explain a lot, because I used to drink a couple of bottles of that a day in school. Not every day. I'd have alternate it with litre bottles of Blue Charge that were 50p at the time in Asda, so I'd pass the Asda on the way to school. I don't know if I told this story. I used to get I used to get like 6 bottles of Blue Charge for £3 on the way to school, and then sell them for £1 each. Have one for myself and sell the others for £1 each. So make £2 every day. I'd spend that on, you know, another lunch. Yeah, I've made some pretty bad decisions as a child, I suppose. But yeah, this drink's alright. It's nothing special for £1. Same as the other one, for £1 I wouldn't recommend it. It does have less sugar, but it's got less than half the caffeine. So, again, for £1 you can do a lot better with your money. If you like the taste of original energy drinks, but you don't like the full sugar ones, and you don't like the sugar-free ones, and you want even less caffeine than is in a regular kind of Red Bull, even less than 80 milligrams. I mean, what's this one got in it? 42.5 milligrams. That's not right. 37.5 milligrams. Yeah, that's right. 37.5 milligrams. Then by all means try it. It's still, I mean, £1's still cheaper than Red Bull, and I can't think of anything else on the market that's sort of filling that niche. So this one I'd be more inclined to recommend than this one. This one, there's just so many other things that are the same. This one, I can't think of anything that's the same. In terms of flavour, you know, it's very similar to all the others that you're going to see, but in terms of the amount of sugar and the amount of caffeine and the size of the can, I can't think of anything else that compares. To me, those are all... well, the amount of caffeine is the negative thing, and the price of it being 99p, but if it's the only thing you can get that ticks those boxes for you, then the price is going to be a bit irrelevant. You're going to pay what it costs if that's what you want. So I wouldn't necessarily not recommend this one, even though personally I think it's worse. So, yeah, chilled out video today. Happy New Year. We'll catch you soon. Take care, stay safe. Not long left. Touch wood. That's not wood, it's laminated chipboard. I don't have any... Oh, there's a wooden paintbrush handle. Touch wood. Not long left. We'll see. Cheers.